At this point, I've done a lot of things and explored a lot of places after midnight, but there are certain things that you should just simply not do after dark. One of the most obvious one being don't meet up with strangers after dark because who knows what's gonna happen. Well, fortunately, or I guess unfortunately for me, that's exactly what I will be doing today. I'll be meeting up with some of the craziest Facebook Marketplace listings I could find, and the catch is I can only meet up with them after dark. This is gonna get crazy. I'm sure this is a terrible idea, but do not repeat what I'm about to do in this video. With that said, let's get into it. So as I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, I came across this Labubu adult costume for sale that originally was listed for $0, which I thought was insane because that thing is at least worth $1,000. And then I went ahead and reached out to the person, and this is what they told me. They said the lowest possible price is $650 and that it's their creation, so it's exclusive. And then I had an idea. Because I plan on meeting up with all these sellers after midnight, I asked him an interesting question. I said, are you able to come through wearing the costume? And I said I'd pay him additional money if he would do it. And he didn't understand. He said, what do you mean? And I said, like, can you wear the costume when we meet up? Like, can we do the meetup with you wearing it? He's like, is it a party or something? And then he thought that I was scamming him, so he's like, please send me 50% in advance because this makes no sense. So I ultimately did that, and he said that he'll do it. And then he sent me one of these pictures. He said, which one do you want? So I told him I wanted this one in the middle, and now I guess in a couple of hours, I'll be meeting up with somebody in a Labubu costume after midnight. All right, hopefully this is not the last time you see me. Wish me luck. All right, guys, so we just arrived. We're going to be meeting up with the Labubu costume. We are here in an abandoned parking garage just to make matters even worse. And the reason we're here is because I wanted to just add to the creepiness of it, but I didn't realize how creepy it is. We got beeping going on. And I think he's here as well, so I have no idea where he could be. You see him anyway? No way. Oh my gosh. What? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, how are you? Dude, that is so crazy. No way. That is crazy. You're here for the Labubu sale, right? Oh, I guess he doesn't. Okay. I guess he doesn't talk. Hey, I'm Sam. What's up, man? Nice to meet you. I like the costume. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. Wow, this is so cool.
Nice.
This is really nice. Thanks for driving down. Thanks for meeting here. I really appreciate it. This might be the coolest costume I've ever seen.
You like it?
Yeah. All right, so it's mine, right? I just got to pay you and I can get this. Do you have clothes underneath? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good to go.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you for bringing it.
Good luck.
Thank you for wearing it, man. Thank you so
No
much.
problem. Thank
Yeah,
you.
appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good night.
Guys. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going in the same direction. We're still going in the same direction. What's happening? Oh, I think he just literally parked here. Okay, I just made it back safe and sound, and you're probably wondering why I'm leaning here, and it's definitely not because the Labubu is directly behind me. The Labubu is in fact directly behind me. So I ended up getting rid of the BBL Messi that was behind me, the mannequin. I didn't even get rid of it. Let me actually show you what things look like. So as you can see, the mannequin's foot is still hanging out. And now what we have is basically like a 7.5 foot Labubu that is absolutely terrifying. I feel like the harshest prank you could do to me is if somebody who I know like hid in there or something, because it would be so terrifying to see that thing walking towards me. It looks like a Poppy Playtime villain. But nonetheless, I mean, if you happen to go on Facebook Marketplace after midnight and you meet up with a creepy guy in a Labubu suit and you end up purchasing that costume for, I think, $600, you could have yourself one of these as well. All right, that's enough Labubu talk though. Let's see what else we could buy. There's no way this is legal, but I found a traffic light for $100. This is like a full-on 3-foot traffic light that just fell, I guess, and this guy's selling it on Facebook Marketplace. He has about 4.5 stars though on 153 reviews, which is great. And to be fair, he says, not sure how it works. I plug it in and it doesn't work. So I think he just stumbled on it, picked it up, and I think I'm gonna be the one purchasing it now. So I'll be meeting up with this man into the late night hours, looking to purchase probably something that's illegal. This is gonna be sketchy. All right, guys, we are arriving to pick up this, I think, stolen traffic light. Now, I tried to make it super sketchy. I wanted the guy to ultimately meet up with me under a bridge, and he said yes. He's like, sure, that works. So I have the guy currently waiting near a nearby bridge. So I'm gonna go meet up with the guy, and I think to make things even crazier for him, because I wanna scare him, because he's scaring me a little bit with this late night stolen traffic light, I will be meeting him in the Labubu costume. So I'm gonna go ahead and get changed, and I'm literally going to walk and pick up this one item after dark to this sketchy seller in this Labubu costume. I haven't checked my phone, so I don't know if the guy is under the bridge or not, but I'm gonna start heading over. Dang, where is this guy? At least this is kind of warm. It's cold outside, but this is kind of warm. Let me go ahead and check. Can you check Facebook Marketplace, the messenger on my phone? Oh, he said he's here. I guess I have to put this on now.
Well, let me get a picture. Good one, guys.
Thanks, man. You too. Hey, what's going on? Good. Sorry, I'm wearing this. I'm
Going to a birthday party after.
let me take this off a little bit. Sorry, we're just like capturing some stuff.
But okay, can you guys like clear my face for me?
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I mean, just to give you the money, 100. Cool. Where'd you get this? Wow, this is kind of heavy. Is this real?
Yeah.
Does it turn on?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's basically it. Thank you. Thank you, man. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
Okay. Who's this? Yo, what up?
What's going on here?
Some Labubu meetup.
No, we just live right here. So
Oh, for real?
it's like, yeah, what's good?
Yeah, we're doing like a Facebook Marketplace meetup. I got this from somebody on Facebook Marketplace, and then I decided to like wear it for a meetup as well.
Hey,
And then I got a traffic light.
can
Really?
let us know. I
You
mean,
want this?
Yo, we're down.
All right, so a lot of stuff just happened there. So I have my traffic light, showed up in the Labubu costume. The guy, he was really adamant about me not recording him, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to really capture the segment. But ultimately, I think I have a seller for this too, because then somebody else just came out from under the bridge randomly, these two guys, and they said they want to purchase it. So I mean, I don't know what's happening, but Facebook Marketplace after midnight is absolutely wild. I don't know what just happened. It feels like I'm dreaming, so you might not see this segment because I don't even know if it's real. But I have a traffic light and my Labubu costume. What else are we gonna have in this video? Who knows? But let's see what else. So I wanted to purchase food after midnight off of Facebook Marketplace, and I came across these because they looked really good in the picture. It says brown butter cookies plug food. So I don't know exactly what this means, but it's listed for $4, and it says message me a day in advance and I'll make the cookies. Hi, my name is Danny. I'm in high school trying to save money to decorate my man cave. I know the listing image is from Google, but I can assure you my cookies look even better than that. So I guess he hasn't officially made a batch for anybody. My cookies are decadent compared to all the other crumble BS everywhere. I can assure you that if you don't think my cookies are worth at least a 9 or 10, I'll give you your money back. And then he has a bunch of different flavors, and I ended up getting the sea salt chocolate chip. So this guy's a hustler. I guess he's in high school. His name is Edgar, and I think I'm gonna be meeting up with a high schooler after midnight, which is not as it sounds. This is just purely for a business transaction, I promise. But I feel like I'm gonna be the one getting scammed here because I don't even see a picture of the cookies. How do I know that Edgar is not scamming me? Also, if there was ever a time to get your hands on some paraphernalia, some stuff that you shouldn't really have, it would be these cookies that are called the plug, because the plug is typically what you call somebody who deals you some of those illegal things. So I have a feeling these could be spiked with something in them, and I will certainly give them a try and let you know, but I do not recommend doing this. So I asked for 12 cookies. Everything was pretty normal though. That works for me. Any specific cookie suggestions? I told him a dozen of the chocolate chips, and he said, perfect. Here's my address. It'll be $40, which is actually crazy. What happened to $4? I guess it was $4 per cookie. I got 12, got a little bit of a discount in that case. But anyways, let's go ahead and meet up with Edgar, and let's see if these cookies are real, or if they're laced with something that I probably shouldn't be eating. All right, guys, we just pulled up to Edgar, who is apparently going to be delivering for me the brown butter cookies. These are chocolate chip cookies. He's known to be the plug. I have no idea what to expect. Again, $40 for 12 cookies. I'm about to get out of the car and meet up with him. Oh, here he is. Yo, what's up, man?
How's it going?
How are you? So wait, how long have you been making cookies for?
Like, I've been making them just like for my family, like for the last 2 years, and just like for family events, and they've always been like, yo, these are so good. You gotta always be making them.
Dude, I saw the picture. I was like, those look so good, but then I clicked in and it said that these cookies aren't even.
Google.
Yeah. Wait, can I try one in front of you?
Yeah. They're like fresh out of the oven.
I love cookies. This is gonna, regardless, this will be good, but they also look really good. So.
Hey, I just want 100% honesty.
Bro cooked. Bro baked. These are actually really good.
Right out of the oven.
All right, guys, so we just met up with Danny. These look absolutely fire. I mean, I took a bite of it already, and as I just noted before, really unbelievably good cookies. So shout out to Danny. He makes a bunch of different cookies. I thought this was gonna go in a totally different direction, so I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this experience, but I'm sure it's only gonna get much worse. I need one more bite of these. That's a good cookie. Also, it's really good value to have each cookie for about $3.50 because look how big these things are. I mean, you get this at like a Mrs. Fields in the mall. This is costing you $8 a cookie. Good value, great cookies, great kid, but I'm not sure they're all gonna be like this because it's only gonna get worse. All right, so I looked far and wide because I wanted to get the craziest car that I could get late night on Facebook Marketplace, but unfortunately, nobody's willing to meet up this late and the selection is honestly pretty terrible. So for this next late night meetup, I'm going to be using Turo, which is the world's largest car sharing marketplace to rent a car. Because let's be real, Turo is by far the best way to rent a car whenever you need it, like tonight, which is last second. And what's cool is with Turo, I can choose the exact car I want, pick it up where it's most convenient for me, and keep it for as long as needed, even into the late night hours. All right, so let's have a look through because, I mean, just through the app, they have a selection of over 1,600 makes and models shared by local hosts who list their cars for rent. All right, I'm seeing some good ones. These would be pretty absurd to get after midnight. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna book this. You guys are gonna be so surprised. And they could even drop it off to me, making my life very easy. But honestly, guys, for anybody traveling soon, Turo is available at over 170 airports across the United States States and Canada. So skip the rental counter next time you fly. Turo is so much faster for pickup and drop off. When you get off the plane, you'll have instructions on where your car is parked on the Turo app. Then depending on the airport, you'll pick up your car at designated airport parking lots, garages, or even curbside. But anyways, let's go ahead and pick up this car. I got the Cybertruck back. So I'll have this Cybertruck all day, all night. I figured it'd be funny to get the same exact Cybertruck back that I used for the AI Facebook Marketplace video. Because the only thing more crazy than meeting up with these sellers after midnight to pick up some really obscure, weird objects is pulling up after midnight to pick up weird, obscure objects in a Cybertruck. So thank you again to Turo for sponsoring this video. Now let's get some more stuff. The next thing I want to purchase after midnight is this vintage 1940s bendable doll off Facebook Marketplace because it looks super cursed. And I feel like not only is it bad to get a cursed doll, but to get a cursed doll after midnight, meeting up with the seller of it is arguably the worst possible thing I could do. I mean, look at this. Like the pictures, this is terrible. Why is this even for sale? But it's only $10, so I'm going to meet up with this highly successful seller, 286 and 5 stars. But I don't think she's that interested in a super late night meetup because she says, hi, yes, I can leave it on my front porch for you. So I think I'm gonna go to this person's house, and she gave me these really crazy instructions. She said the house is really hard to find, especially in the dark. It's a light green house set back off the road with a big fenced front yard and across the street from an elementary school on a hill. So I don't know where this house is positioned, but it's not gonna be easy to access, and I'm gonna be visiting it super late night, just trying to retrieve my bendable cursed doll. Let's see how this goes. All right, guys, so we are approaching now the cursed doll house, and the instructions are absolutely true because I have no idea where we are. There's like a bunch of houses, like this could be it. This feels like the intro to a horror movie. Like I'm about to get out of the car and then you probably won't see me again. So let me just try to figure out where this doll could be. But we just drove down a really long road and now we're in front of a house with a porch. Nobody's here, so wish me luck. Oh, here it is. Cool. So I got the doll, here it is. Let me go ahead and pay. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at this. So the cursed 1940s doll, ooh, even to the touch, it's kind of weird, but it was left in a Ziploc bag and then I just put the money in the mailbox there. This is what she looks like. This is what I almost risked my life for driving down this long, windy road. To get this girl right there with the disheveled hair, me touching her, I've probably just like transferred some spirits to me now. Look, even the lights are going out and stuff. You know what, here, how about you guys get some of that? I just cursed everybody watching this. She looks all right though, in good shape for being 85 years old. This would only happen at the very late hours, meeting up with somebody who's unwilling to meet in person, so just throws the doll in a bag. Either that or like I said, you probably shouldn't be touching this directly, to which I did both. All right, let me get out of here because I'm getting the spooks. You know what, since I'm meeting up with people after midnight and it's gonna be super dark outside, I think it makes sense to purchase a telescope because I found this $80 listed Orion telescope that's pretty close by and I wanna get my hands on it. So this is the seller, he has 5 stars, it all looks legit. I feel like this is a good thing to purchase and then try it out on the spot. And then if I like it, I'll buy it just right then and there. It was only used once and it's in perfect condition. I mean, I believe it. It looks really good. I don't know anything about telescopes, but I guess I'm gonna find out soon. Now this is crazy. This guy is super nice. He's saying this telescope's really good. It can clearly see the moon. And I'm talking with him for a little bit, letting him know where we could meet up. And then after a little bit, he says, sorry for this crazy question, but I'm not gonna get mugged or anything tonight, right? So me and him are in the same boat. We're kind of feeling each other out. So I do not know how this is gonna go. I feel like he's already putting something on the table that I don't want to deal with, which is like a little fight that could happen. But let's go ahead and meet up with now and see if this telescope is legit or if it's code words for something else. Hey, what's up? Sorry for making you nervous. I know it's like getting late.
I've seen your content before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing like late night Facebook Marketplace meetups. Do you think it was sketchy? We were like looking to meet up?
First time with someone.
This is the latest?
Yeah.
I mean, we're just out and about. So this is the Orion telescope.
This is the Orion.
Do we got a clear sky right now? No. Yo, where's the moon? It didn't generate yet. There's no moon out, so we're not gonna see anything. There's not even a star out. You know what? I can't think of the last time I saw stars. Oh yeah. Oh, I see the moon. All right guys, so we just met up with and I got my Orion telescope. Really chill guy, again, not what I expected. He was more scared of me than I was scared of him, so that was an interesting dynamic. Kind of exactly as I'd expected, but very cool. Now I'm the owner of one of these really cool telescopes. I've never had a telescope in my life, and right now there's nothing to see outside, unfortunately. Well, you guys saw the moon in like 4K. It was actually really beautiful, but outside of that, nothing really much to see, but maybe one day. All right, let's see what else I can get. So I stumbled across this bottle of Aquaphor listed on Facebook Marketplace, and I want to see if I could get my hands on this after midnight. So this is literally all it is. It's just a value size of Aquaphor. Now they put the Amazon listing to show that it's $17 and they're selling it for the crazy discount of $2 at $15. The description says it's new, gently wash and shampoo cleaning for baby, cash only please. Well, Ozma Kamal, who has no other seller information, no reviews or anything, I will be purchasing it from you. And she even wants me to go to her house after 12 o'clock, which is kind of absurd, but I guess I'll pull up at some point and she's gonna be there with the bottle of Aquaphor ready. Hopefully it's not like a Diddy party in there. So I thought we were gonna be meeting up with this Aquaphor lady inside of her house. I thought it was gonna be a true Diddy party, but she ended up messaging me and told me to meet her outside of this liquor store, which is kind of random. We're also in like New Jersey. That's not something you really do, it's the suburbs. But with that said, I mean, I'm waiting to find her. I don't know if she lives like nearby or something, but I've been here for about 5-10 minutes and there's no sign of her. So I don't know if I'm getting scammed, but what am I getting scammed out of? $15 Aquaphor? I could just go to a CVS right now too. All right, I guess I'll let you guys know. Okay, so I'm being instructed to put the money inside. I don't know inside of where. I don't want to break into this person's house. Inside the door in the bag. Okay, so I think I have to go inside of the house. This is like a setup. I feel like this is a mega trap here, but I'm just in somebody's house? Where's the bag? Did I just break into somebody's house? I don't want to ring because I think she has a baby. This feels like a horror movie. I don't know who. Enter? Yeah. I think she's calling the name of the person. What's happening? They said don't knock because the baby's sleeping? Bro, what is this? Hi, Asma? Oh, is this the, thank you so much. Bye. All right, so I was just very quickly handed this sketchy box that has a bag inside of it. I'm so confused. That was maybe the weirdest moment of my life. That was a very tense 15 minutes where I was just in her house and I thought I was intruding. I thought something was about to happen. Nothing happened. And then randomly opened the door, handed me a box with a box inside of it. But in this box is the Aquaphor. So I mean, to be fair, like I did get the product. And actually, I didn't even realize this. I got my change too, because there's $15 and I gave it 20. So I guess I got the change too. So I mean, it actually was a pretty honest transaction. I just did not expect any of the events that you just saw to unfold. I thought it'd actually be a lot smoother than that, but I guess that's what happens after midnight. All right, I feel like I'm dreaming right now. Let's move on. Okay, this is super random. Excuse me, I just took a shower, so I'm about to go to sleep, but I just randomly got a Ring notification that I got a package drop off, and this is who it was. So I reached out because I wanted some of these like random mailers. So it's basically like mystery box, like lost mail that somebody, I guess, like gets all the packages and then, you know, gives them out to people or sells them. So I reached out to this person because they're selling like an entire Gaylord, or whatever that means, of like a pallet of boxes, which I don't want the entire thing. So I basically said, hey, tomorrow night, am I able to get 25% of this pallet, maybe like 5 or 6 packages or so. That's basically what I said. Not expecting much, but then she answered and she said yes. Then I gave her my address because I wanted to do like a local meetup because this is pretty close to when the video is going out, whatever. But then after that, I randomly got, right now it's 11:10 p.m., so it's kind of late, not after midnight, but I got 5 random packages dropped off at my door. I want to show them to you right now and I'll open them up with you because this technically is some products that I got right around midnight. All right, so first up, we have this. So they just took everything off. I mean, I've seen like mystery boxes before, but the fact that they just kind of like dropped this off, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, let's see what it is. Hopefully it's not any illegal or stolen goods. The first thing we have from our Facebook Marketplace seller is, it's gonna be such a waste of money. I know I'm just gonna get like the worst possible things. Okay, a camouflage bandana. Now you see me, now you don't. Where'd I go? All right, so that's probably like 25 cents in value. But have no fear, there is another package here. Okay, so this second package, lots of bubble wrap, so this could be a high ticket value item. Again, it's mystery box, so I paid in total 50 bucks. And what am I going to get? So far, 25 cents total. And we got, what is this? Megalo Boxer episodes 1 through 13 with Dimension W. I mean, there's no way the value of this is more than like 20 bucks. So let's call it $20.25 after the 2 packages. Next up, don't know what this says. Cafe Dolce cookie set. What is the value of this? Okay, so it actually looks like $30. So $50.25. I actually technically made back my money. That's assuming that the other thing was 20 bucks. But let's go on. Let's try to make a profit here. Ooh, wait a second. Wait, this is actually crazy. I got myself An aloe fanny pack? Wait, I love aloe. I'm actually wearing aloe right here as we speak. I don't know if this is real or not, because it doesn't come in like an aloe packaging, so I'm gonna assume this is real though. So I'm gonna hang on to this, and I'm gonna count this as a mega dub, although the price isn't even on here, so hopefully it's not some Chinese dupe. But nonetheless, that's cool. From here, this is somebody's package that says the magic brush. Don't know what that is, gonna find out. And it is, okay, like literal magic brushes you put on your hand. I don't know if these are for the oven or something. Very strange. Gonna count that as like $5. Oh, and last but not least, we have this pretty big one. I don't know what this is. It says it's made by ATK Gear in China. I do love my Chinese products. What is this? Oh, it's a keyboard. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. I mean, this actually kind of, let me look this up. This is probably like at least $75. The value of this thing is $190. What? All right. I don't know if anybody wants this. I have no need for this. So if somebody wants this, make sure to follow and then DM me on Instagram, and I'll be sure to get in touch with one of y'all because I don't need this, but it looks like a pretty high value item. So could be yours. Give me a follow. But that took a crazy turn. Started off terrible, and I think I made over $200 in profit. All right, well, that was a pleasant surprise. Let's meet up with some more sellers. Now, this next one might just be the sketchiest one yet because I'll be looking to purchase $40 worth of Nerf guns on Facebook Marketplace after the midnight hours. So here's all the blasters. This is what they look like. There's even a Fortnite one there, which is pretty cool. And I'm gonna be meeting up with this guy to do basically an arms exchange for cash, hopefully at a public place. Now, the seller, Daniel, does look pretty cool. People seem to love him, worked with me on a good meeting time, and even had some bonus tools, good communication, so he looks okay. But what are the optics of purchasing 7 Nerf blasters after midnight? Now, he originally wanted to meet up with me at this like government office building, which I thought was just a sign from him that he wanted to meet up in front of like a police station or somewhere where we know things are safe. But I told him for $10 extra if he would meet up with me at one of my favorite restaurants. So let's go there now. I'm at McDonald's. So I was gonna go inside to do this exchange, but McDonald's apparently closes and you can't go inside at a certain time. So I think I'm just gonna be, oh, here's our guy. Hey, what's up, man? Good, how are you? I wanted to go inside McDonald's. I didn't know they closed already. Oh, nice. Cool, yeah. Nice, the Fortnite one. Cool, man. This is perfect. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Of course. Cool. All right, Nerf blasters secured. Now I'm going to be bringing these into my Cybertruck, and I guess let's get some McDonald's. Let me go ahead and put my guns in the Cybertruck. And closing it. Stashing away my Nerf blasters in the back of this Cybertruck. So as you guys saw, despite it being after midnight, that was pretty seamless. You can get your hands on some military grade Nerf blasters and it's not that sketchy. Who would have thought meeting outside of McDonald's when it's closed at like 12:30 right now isn't that bad? Heck, I might do this all the time. I mean, I had a pretty good experience throughout this entire video. I wouldn't suggest doing this, and a lot of people said no, mind you. I'm only showing you the ones who said yes, but that was only like 10% of people. But with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content, be sure to click here, otherwise subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.